morning, team, and good morning, Bullitt County. Today is Monday, February 8th, and Monday certainly does matter. Have you ever found yourself discontent? Discontent with a life choice that you've made? Maybe it's your marriage, maybe it's your job, maybe it's your where you live, location. There's lots of things that we can grow discontent about in life. And I was reading up on contentment over the weekend, and I came across a story of a farmer. And there was a farmer who became dissatisfied and discontent with his real estate. And he started to complain about the lake on his property. And he'd always have to fish it out and thin it out so it doesn't become overpopulated. And he said these rolling hills and all these fence rows, he said it makes it really difficult for me to get my tractor in there and to keep these things cleaned out. And he said, my livestock, he said, I've got so much land. He said, my cows, he said, half the time, I don't even know where they are. He said, at nighttime, it gets so dark, I can't even walk from the house to the barns without not knowing where I am. And he started to complain about his property. So he decided to sell it. So he called a real estate agent. And he said, I'd like to put my piece of property up for sale and begin to look for a new place. And so he did just that. About 3 or 4 days later, he opened the newspaper and he came across an ad as he was looking for a new place to move. And he came across this piece of real estate, and it read something along the lines of this. Beautiful farmhouse located on soft, rolling hills. On the property is a pristine lake stocked with bass and bluegill. 3 classic red barns surrounded by natural flowers and soft grasses. This piece of property includes a wonderful, healthy herd of black Angus cattle, located just outside of the city where you're away from the noise and the clutter of the city life, but close enough and convenient enough to have access to everything that you need. The farmer thought for a moment, man, that'd be a fine place to live. And after a couple minutes of reflection, it hit him. He said, that's my ad. That's my piece of real estate. And he said, this is actually what I've always wanted. He called his real estate agent and he said, I would like to cancel my ad. He said, after further thought, he said, I'm right where I've always wanted to be. I share that story with you this morning because I feel like sometimes in life we may grow discontent with maybe a life choice that we've made. It's easy to complain about our current situations. It's easy to complain about our present life challenges that we're facing. But how would an outsider look at your world? Someone from the outside looking in, what would they see? I'm a firm believer that the grass is not always greener on the other side. Mondays matter, and so do you.